What brought you to your initial decision of going into the degree you chose? Well, I really like to modify game rules and add new mechanics to things to either spice up my gameplay or just experiment with the concept of, what if? Um, who was the program director for your degree program at Full Sail? That would be Rob Cato. I think that's how you pronounce his name. What type of software and or programming languages would you be using in your degree? Definitely C++, Python, JavaScript, and Lua. From your research, what degree skills do you think you would like to focus on and why? Definitely game mechanics and game balancing. And because I have a natural affinity for those skills, I have been experimenting with those concepts most of my life. I've been playing with game rules and things with mods. I just like doing it. What classes do you think would be the hardest and why? So I looked ahead and I think the scripting for designers 3 and production and planning will be my hardest for me because I am not only slow at math, but I'm even slower than most. But I also don't really do a lot of planning because whenever I see all the tasks I need to complete, I just kind of get overwhelmed. What classes do you think will be the easiest and why? I think game mechanics 2 and level design 2 will be the easiest for me. This is because I really accelerated those things and that I'm interested in, and the reason is because it's the second class and not the first. Because I know that I should know the basics by then, and learning a completely new way of thinking and doing things takes a lot of effort, no matter how much naturally skilled you may be. So definitely think the second game mechanics and second level design class should be the easiest. How would you go about succeeding in those hard classes? I would either get help from a professor, maybe via tutoring with examples to complete, because I learn with by actions, repetition. And then I'd try to teach others who may be struggling in my friend group what I've learned so that I may not just help them, but also reinforce what I know so I retain it a little longer. Let's see, how will you break down your time to make sure you succeed in classes? Um, Typically, whenever I get home, I've got plenty of time to myself since this is my only job is going to school. So I would either do some practice to complete my assignments, or just outright complete my assignments early so I can help my friends and, like I said, reinforce my knowledge. There's also a study where like 90% of the knowledge that people have learned they retain longer because they have taught somebody else, reinforcing that value of the knowledge in their brain. And I don't know whether it's true or not, but I choose to believe it because it so far has helped me retain a lot more than I used to. So, yeah, hope you enjoyed the video in the background. That's a clip of me. I'm not that good anymore, but I used to be pretty good. And thanks for listening.